It's their system. I respect it, but there have been some things they decided on doing that I haven't necessarily agreed with, but it's whatever. Best we can do is complain, right? Opinions on CSLA Creator DLC? I haven't touched it. I have no opinion. Nothing in there interests me because other than the map, it's all pretty much what Cup is. From what I've seen, and I just don't have it, no interest. Looks like Don got the prediction for me. Thank you, Don. So last round, the Germans won by a handful because members of Scandi Recon started going 3 or 4-0 and nullified the UK's attacking advantage, and the remaining, like, 5 or 6 Germans defending were able to hold off the remaining 6 attacking. Yeah, I am in the boat with what's that. I know there's a lot of hate going on around this that DLC, and similar to what I say to people in my Discord, if you're gonna hate talks, like, I mean, it's more of an item instead of a person, because I'm trying to shy everyone that I'm associated with, you know, not shit-talking anyone specifically, because I'm tired of doing it and dealing with it too, so. I don't know, just, I think everyone's clear on their opinions of the new DLC, and just take with it what you will. Yeah, so one of them spawns up here. One of them spawns down there. Alright, otherwise, let's go through factions. So again, this is a 3-ad sector defense. Sector 1 is on the eastern bank, close to where the attacking faction spawns. Second sector is this bridge itself, and then the third sector is this AA battery. All of these guns are locked. You cannot enter them. They are just showpieces. The Germans are defending on Blue 4 with Stradenko commanding. I don't actually have a lot of data for him, but under him he's got Pickles leading X-Ray now. We've got Dream, Olaf, and McKinsey taking the X-Ray team. Names on this side include Executive Operator, Fallout Mayhem, I don't really recognize. Gorsey, Spiky, do recognize those two. Hope Spiky's internet can keep up, because sometimes she gets dropped. Nuclear Moose, James Sanders, Slushy, Lurch, Snuffles, Snowy Owl. I mean, we just saw him the other day as well. And we also have Stark playing on the ground as a, I believe that's a vehicle crew. And then we got 2 guys over there taking that one stolen pack gun. The other one is over here. They're UK 6-pounders. They're marked as stolen assets. Here is the autocannon APC. It's a 242 or something. No, it's a 224. Regardless, it has a nasty HE autocannon, and it will shred infantry, and they also have an MG34 there as well. And they've also marked that off as, yes, the bridge is out right there, so they boxed that off. That's funny. Anyway, UK are attacking. They've got the 2 half-track M2s, the 2 30 cal Willy Jeeps, 1 Bren carrier, also known as a universal carrier, the Sherman, the Stuart, and then the mortar with the small command car. Leading them is Maz, who was just co-commentating with me. He's got Pierce under him for X-Ray, leading Standards and Wise, Cool Breeze, Thorn, Warwick. I just combined both of their names together. And honestly, a lot of these names we will recognize, with the exception of JTR. He's a new guy, or he's someone that changed his name. Who knows? They've also got Kanan Bronson on their side. Arma Jesus, who did really well last round, now on the UK side. Dreek, Cosmonaut, Nutty Person, Logan, who is squad leading, interesting enough, under Foxtrot, which I'm not sure if... No, Foxtrot will be a machine gun team. They also have a Piat launcher to try to deal with that APC. AT, last time this was run on EU2, did really well. They were actually able to take out the Sherman with a medium anti-tank weapon with the one of their Panzer Shrek units, because they had 2 MAT weapons instead of the traditional 1. Looks like they're fully crewing these Vics as well. Interesting. And there's the mortar as well. So again, last round, the Germans barely won it because UK was in the lead, but the Scandi Recon started making some even trades and did really, really well. I need to turn this music up because it's Not up as in volume, but up in speed, just in case it gets copyrighted. Whoops! Might have screwed myself there. So with less players, I think it's actually in the UK's ballpark here because there's more places where they could cross undetected, and as long as they can get their foot on the other side of the river, they'll be fine. But I think Sector 1's going to be thrown again because it's just meant to be a throwaway sector to force the UK to at least get units in this town. But we'll see what happens. Angry typing intensifies? What? Oh, we got Mountain joining, too. I bet all my points on the German just to find out Arma Jesus was on the UK side. Oof. I don't know. Looks like they might try an APC rush. I'd love to see another vehicle rush, because those actually work. Which is weird, because normally a rush shouldn't work, but any, like, armored Vic, especially if it's a 1117 when it's a, when it's modern, it just tends to really work out in the rusher's favor, especially if they can catch a truck full of enemy infantry. It's funny, because OFCRA, when one side loses a squad of infantry in the beginning, usually they're still able to recover somehow. And then, I mean, excluding yesterday's match, where that was just a train wreck and a half, they're able to bounce back. But I think with an autocannon Vic, if it's pushed up correctly, it should bear some fruit, but if it gets spotted by the tank, it's screwed. I could see that autocannon Vic doing damage to the Stuart. If the transport trucks rush up ahead, it could snipe one of them and get some kills. There's a lot of ways it could work, but there are a few risks. And we'll just have to see how Maz commands his group. Hey, Billy. Welcome. Now, guys, I'm not going to tell you who to bet on this round because of what happened last round, and I clearly cannot bet properly, so shrug. Falcon, up to you. Just, if you're gonna jump in, get off my stream ASAP, buddy. I don't want you to get in trouble for stream sniping. I know what you mean, Fuma. It's more so a game logic thing about FNF in particular. You never see a vehicle rush, though, in OFCRA because of the amount of time they put into the rounds, but because a traditional FNF round is half that time, about 50 minutes total, after a 15-minute save start, usually you're more likely to see rushes of some type. Yes, I am pretty stoked. I'm a little woozy, but I'm sober at this point. I have a few different phases of drunk. I was starting to get into phase 2, which I would say if I stop drinking before how would I put it? If I stop drinking and I get up to phase 2, which I do start to forget a few things, and then I have like about 2 hours and I get food in me, I am actually able to recover quick. Same with phase 1. It just fades, but anything past, like if I'm still drinking and I hit phase 2, I'm gonna probably go up to phase 3 of my drunkenness, and yeah, then I'm out for like the entire night. But yes, what's that? I actually have my phases, and yes, eating half a pizza and half a thing of Papa John's cheesy bread got a lot of bread in me, and that soaked up the alcohol. Excellent. They all just run into the... They all just jumped into the back of the truck as a joke. Because the canvas doesn't have physics, so you can run in the front and then fall in. That's why they're doing that. At least you know. Bloodwind's final stage always involves the hot tub. It's hilarious. It's cute, but it's hilarious. There's no hot tub at the new place, though. Yeah, I was reading a few. I know we weren't going to talk about, but what's that open the door? So, when I was reading some of the reviews for the latest CDLC, I was actually surprised to read that there were some people out there that didn't like the SOG DLC. And that right there kind of showed me the types of people that liked CDLC over SOG. And yeah, I'm not surprised. Predictions are up, unless I think they already completed. Don already ran some. Yeah, Iceberg, what do you think? You looked at almost everything in a 3-hour stream. One of my favorite picks about the new CDLC is a bench texture, and then they compared it with an Arma Cold War Assault bench texture, and it was literally the same texture. Small details to complain about, yes, but there's a lot of that everywhere. What do you mean, Don? Did it fail? No, Don, it's fine. If you already ran one, you can't run... No, it's up? Oh, It just ended submission. Well, you can't run a second one before you pay out the first one, so just let it go. That's weird. Yeah, yeah, cancel this one, rerun it for 5 minutes, since we still have 5 minutes and not everyone got their bets in. So people will just place their bets back in. Let's just do that. Yeah, that is true as well. A lot of people are complaining about it, but there's a reason it's so cheap, you know? How do you manual fire a Humvee or a UAZ from the driver's seat? Yeah, I'd say the only good thing's the map, but I don't think anyone's gonna pay $10 for a map. I know, like, a few months ago we were talking about CDLC, like, we'll probably add it to TSB main, but I don't think we're gonna add it to TSB main. There's not really anything in there that's worth it. I know Makarov's going through it to see if there's anything worth ripping, but I don't think he's gonna find anything worth ripping. Just make sure you don't say that around Corporal Hardcore. He'll send the Canadian government after you. I love that, man. Oh yeah, we're more than likely going to add SOG to the Vietnam mod set as a requirement. 3 minutes. Oh, that's nice, Bloodwind. I got a bottle of vodka in my office somewhere. We can compare bottles. I'm not allowed to have it without supervision? Okay, that's fair. Alright, we've been staring at the UK spawn. Let's go ahead and see how the British have, how the Germans have gone up. Got CF hiding under a tank to do recon on the bridge. We got a few guys deployed around here. We have the APC still set to rush, and we've got a few guys on Overwatch with the gun, except it looks like they've left the hill position up here. No, they still have the gun facing this way. Interesting. But they have a truck ready to, looks like, rush south. To cover there, so they're going to still go for a full coverage defense. And they've got another Vic ready to rush up there. So yeah, the Germans are going to just try to hold the bank, but with a lot less forces. That being that spread thin means they're going to have to react very quickly when they find out where the UK forces are pushing from, but if the UK do a pincer move, I think the Germans are screwed. But
keep up the good work, man.
If this APC gets a good rush, I think this match is going to be over before it even starts. I think a lot of people have had a lot of good fun playing Mike Force. It was fresh, and it had a lot of cool features in it that I think everyone just really enjoyed. You know, there was no Zeus to fuck things up. It was customizable with mods, so some people added their own ace to it. Some people stuck with what it was and had fun with it, you know? Drunk and Scared is not a good Liru combo. Things get broken. Are you talking about that bowl in college that you always scold me about? But Casavo, thanks for the 10-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, I know, Iceberg. I saw, I think, 2 separate communities. I think Northern's community got Ace working with it, at least in a way they wanted for Ace Medical. And I think I saw Katie and XX also get it working, but they also have their own version of Ace that doesn't include that Ace update that happened a year ago, so that might also be why. I do agree what's that. If you constantly do repetition, then people are going to get bored with it. I will go ahead and hydrate. It's the old medical, yeah. Yeah, that's why we only have 3 bowls. You got new bowls, though. It's fine. But anyway, APC Rush going in as Green 4 Convoy in. Brent Carrier going south. The tank's on the rear. Ooh. This could be big. And the Vics are immediately deploying up the hill. Will this APC catch them? Oh, it's gonna hold. This also means the APC could get behind them, but they have to avoid the tanks. Who's just bullying me now? They're driving by. I think they're going to spot. Yep, the tank's moving. They're going to see those forces deploying. So will this Vic now try to position up here and get some snipes on the trucks? It's going to be tough to maraud on that rear line because now the tanks are in a good spot. But the gunner, it's only the Stewart looking left. No, Yash, I'm gonna chill with some people and watch anime. We're gonna binge Spice and Wolf. I haven't had something like that in a while, so might as well relax. They've got eyes on Alpha 2's transport truck. Will they take the shot or will they hold? I think they're gonna hold because it's a tough angle to make. Stewart is adjusting its gun to the rear. No, that's the Sherman. Oh, no. They just saw. No, they might have missed it. Got these Vics rushing on the northern side, too. These guys hear them. They brought the MG with them. I don't think they'll have enough time to deploy it. Oh, balls. I'd say let the Vic pass, get the AT on it after it comes into the kill zone. Huh. Bye, boo. I love you. Iceberg, they only just arrived, so that's why that ambush kind of fell apart. Now you got the Sherman over here trying to find that autocannon Vic. And the autocannon Vic's gonna flank way around. They might catch Maz out of position. That'd be a funny kill. So something's gonna have to stay here and go get Sector 1. Those 50 cals now firing because they're on the other side of the bank. I think these German players are in trouble. Smoke coming out. Ooh, good pickoff right there. APC still coming around. If that gets in a good position on the hill, it could change the tide in this fight. Germans versus Brits, exactly. Kane going down, interesting. Only 3 of these guys left. You got the Stewart now coming up. These guys are actually doing a good job holding the rest of the main force. That's giving time for this APC to get into position. But I think that APC is going to play it incredibly safe. Tank, that was the Sherman firing over. Unless that was... Nope, Stewart's not in a position to make that shot. Mortar's being set up, that autocannon's fixed, still holding still. It's being cautious, I get that. Grinchhead getting suppressed and taken out. Vargren gets exposed, sprayed down by Martin, takes a leg hit. Tries to roll back. Hearing some more shots to the south. That's the Blue 4 X-ray engaging an element. Let's quickly go have a look. It's that Bren carrier force fighting with X-ray, who's overwatching this side. They're Vic's all the way down here, and they have a man down. Green Shade woke back up. 47 getting a kill and a knockout on Logan. Logan takes him out. And this flank has fallen. And that Puma is now moving up farther. They might be able to hear the mortar. That might have actually been the mortar shots landing. And there's Falcon disconnecting. Well. On both the Bren guns firing up. I hate people I don't know leading FFF. Falcon, what does that even mean? You're hearing some sort of armor piece fire. The Sherman firing. They're not going to see that. They don't have good eyes up here. There's the mortar firing again. That shell's going to be way off. So Spotter's going to see where it lands. If the autocannon were to be a little more aggressive, it might catch a good chunk of the British forces moving, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Send in Go Team 6 now.
Hello, you cute Sue and the rainbows. I hope you all have a lovely Friday day.
Oh,
night.
did you get killed by Agent 47, Falcon? Oof. But Skeeches, thank you so much for the 27-month resub, my man. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Do you think a 20mm AP autocannon can penetrate the engine? It might be able to snipe the commander out, though. Probably disable the gun with those AP rounds. Well, that's not what they wanted to do. Now they have an angry Sherman. Out of everything. That's a little weird for choice placement, but okay. Sure. I think they're trying to mortar this position. Only the pack gun had line of... I think it does have line of sight, but... yeah, they're scouting that out.
Send in Go Team 6 now.
DVD Nielsen, thanks so much for the T1 sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Got Maz skylining the tree. Got another mortar round going. They're now ranging the shot. So I guess they're going to secure that, and then Maz is going to go take that. Here's the mortar round. It's going to land right. So I got to adjust left a little bit by a few hairs. Oh, geez. Pack gun was way off on that shot. Meanwhile, it looks like Blue 4 X-Rays actually... smoked quite a bit of these guys. They stole it. Got Stottenbay coming up. Pickles not paying attention. Looks like he gets trade there. Pickles is only down. The driver of that Bren's now pulling back with the Vic for security. Sanders trying to get a flank on this gun. Manages to kill the gunner. Lee blindly firing. Yeah, so I think Sanders has a good shot on Lee here, but Lee still doesn't realize where he's being engaged from. Yeah, I would not be able to see Sanders through that. Now you have UK's main advance. I think the UK guys have this in the bag. AP, the Vic is now pulling back to try to get close. And you got those M2 half-tracks coming up and using their guns to do some pretty heavy suppression here. Where's Arma, Jesus? He's somewhere. He's on 2 kills with an STG-44. That was Agent 47's, and he's now using that, since that was the gun he was doing really well with. SPC Adrian knocked out Bad Brit here, trying to get a double tap. We do see a Zeus Eagle in play right here. So there's someone watching in Zeus. I'm willing to bet that might be Dream. Holy fuck, that mortar was right on target here. Wounded Lee. Sanders is running around trying to find Lee. Now, where is that Puma? It's over here. It's now readjusting. It's being engaged by the Stewart. Stewart can't seem to land a good hit on it, though. Blackjack, I'll go ahead and hydrate. Uh-oh. Oh, God, it's just going to charge, isn't it? Uh-oh. Jesus. What the fuck? Oh, 50 cal. That gunner just got taken out. Thorn getting, somehow dodging those shots as the other 50 cal Vic comes up. I think I hear the tank firing. Ooh, ricochet to the front. Some of those wheels are down. James, thank you for the posture check. Round was short. Oh, they're dead. That's a hit. Ricocheted off the front. And it's smoking. It's about to cook off. And with that, I think the Germans' hopes of winning are done. Stratico getting 2 nice kills here. Well, Norris didn't die, so kill and a knockout. Arma Jesus back there. They're at Sector 3. They gotta rush units to Sectors 1 and 2. But with the German forces so spread out, great grenade bounce. That knocks Norris back. Another grenade thrown. It's gonna probably knock. It gets a kill. DeVore wakes back up, though. Strat getting a pre-fire. As Sten Gunner comes around, Carlson has no idea where those shots are. He gets knocked out. Grenade thrown perfectly on Strat. He's able to get away in time before it does serious damage.
So, what the fuck happened to Blue 4?
I don't want to talk about it. But basically, Blue 4 stretched themselves too thin and didn't really react enough. And now they're just getting rushed hard. Because if your enemy spreads yourself too thin, rush the shit out of them. It always tends to work.
I'm annoyed because I should have won that fucking marksman fight I got into with Stanners.
Alright, Logan with a Sten breaching this building. But the Germans are in the other 2 buildings. You're hearing mortars landing now. That was a little far. They gotta call those mortars off. Got some more Germans over here, but I don't see the Germans really rallying here. There's not really any communication between the groups. Ooh, we have Stark here. He's a vet. They just got a pick off on the 50 cal gunner. Warwick driving, doesn't realize what's happened. Stark on 2 kills with a... Is that a stolen Lee Enfield? Interesting. Just got a 3rd kill. What's that is right, the grease gun is .45 and the MP40 is 40 mil. Stewart's pulled back. Not sure if Barton has any AT. Barton hiding in the bush in the nick of time. And G-Leg's coming up on the rear. AT being fired that a Piot? I don't understand where that came from. Logan pushing. Oh, this is funny. They blocked off some of the windows. The Germans on this building. Arma Jesus and Flux. Solo clearing out other areas. How many kills is Arma Jesus on? He's still on 2. Arma Jesus on UK side is to watch. Stark on Blue 4 is another one to watch. Another mortar coming in, almost killing Flux and Arma Jesus. That's a lot of shots. Wow. Almost blue on blued by their own mortar. Technically green on green. Never mind, Flux gets knocked out. Well then. Sector 1 taken by the tank. Sector 2 also will probably be taken by the tank.
So,
Logan breaching in, getting multiple kills with his
last
Sten gun.
round, it was a war of attrition across the bridge, and now it seems like Green 4 just absolutely steamrolled.
Yeah,
the
they
Blue 4 defense.
rushed because Blue 4 was spread too thin.
Jeez.
Gorski hiding in the corner, grenade being thrown in there. Logan now breaching. Gorski not paying attention, and he gets sprayed down. So Falcon might not have liked Logan's commanding, but Logan has pretty much secured Sector 3. Adrian now green on greening again. And they just need to go cap Sector 2, and they can literally cap both at the same time. And it'll be GG. You just need Montgomery or King to go step in the sector, and it's GG. Any second now.
Ooh.
They're both running away from the sector. Oh, wait, no. Kane might have just wised up. He's going for it. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. GG. Logan and Gabian almost killing each other, and now are grenading each other. Where's the GG?
I don't know. There you
There
go.
it is.
Did you see X-Ray Blue managed to steal the...
Did I see what?
The fucking Bren carrier.
I caught a little bit of that. I saw
Sorry.
the... Yeah.
Right.